Hello everyone! In today's reading, we're going to ask, who is missing you right now? We have 4 groups to choose from today with a fruit theme. You can go ahead and observe the groups if you'd like, but if you prefer to choose with crystals, I will also be bringing those out right now. For group 1 with the grapes, this is what we have. For group 2 with the apple, this is what we have. And I apologize that I put an S at the end here. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to make it plural. It's just one apple. So yeah, I apologize for that. And for group 3 with the orange, this is what we have. And for group 4 with the pear, this is what we have. This little rose quartz heart. Okay, so go ahead and see what you're drawn to. If you need more time to decide, then feel free to pause the video. And let's get started. Hello group 1, if you chose these grapes, this is going to be a reading about who is currently missing you. So right away group 1, I feel like this is someone who views you in a very positive light. Whether you're currently on good terms with them or not, I feel like this is someone who puts you on a pedestal. They see you as someone who really can't do any wrong. And I feel that a good way to recognize who this is, group 1, is someone who you may have reflected on before, who you may have feelings of guilt or worry when it comes to how they are perceiving you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of confirmation today, group 1, that this person doesn't hold any grudges towards you, and certain things that you're worried about aren't even things that they're holding against you. And I feel like we'll get more into this as we go, but that's a big message that is coming through already. So starting with this star in reverse, I feel like this is someone who has had their fair share of struggle in life. They're typically someone who has a hard time staying hopeful. This is someone who feels as though there's always something that is holding them back, or there's always something that gets in the way of their happiness. And I feel like this person can have some trauma responses that reflect this kind of mindset. And with that being said, group 1, I feel that you have made such a positive impact on this person's life by just your presence alone. You have a very healing presence. And next we have Temperance here. So I feel like this is someone who is also a pretty sensitive soul. They could be quite sensitive to other people's energies, and I feel that when it comes to their life and their connections, they are someone who really seeks harmony and balance. This person is looking for a peaceful life. I feel like this person has never really known peace in their life, group 1, until they met you. And I feel that this is something that they constantly seek out, but something that they have yet to actually find. Now, I feel that this person likes that you make their life easier, not harder. They can be themselves around you. And next we have this Page of Cups and this Page of Wands. And I want to talk about both of these because this really stands out to me. So I feel like this person really likes how you two balance each other out. There's this energy of you two being like yin and yang. When it comes to specifics, I'm not quite sure yet. I feel so far this is either a past friend or a past romantic interest, or it could also potentially be both of these things, because this is definitely giving me a strong friends to lovers type of situation. This can even be someone you knew in your childhood, group one, because there's a very youthful energy coming through, but it doesn't have to resonate. But with that being said, I feel that this connection has helped the two of you heal your inner child in some way, especially when it comes to this person. I feel that this is someone, group one, that you may not be aware of how much they truly adore you. This can even be someone who's a little shy or not very forthcoming with their emotions. I feel that this is someone who may tend to express their emotions through other ways. And I'm getting specifically this person can express their emotions through humor, or if you're an important person in their life, they're going to share things, whether it's through verbal communication, kind of just like yapping about their life and their interests. I feel that that's a big sign that this person feels close and comfortable with someone. This person may have let you borrow something of theirs at one point as well, group one, but it doesn't have to resonate either. But I feel that another way to recognize who this person is the fact that they're going to give like little bits and pieces of themselves, and it's going to be through very subtle ways. I feel that this person feels very comfortable being soft and vulnerable and even a little silly. Like they can really just have fun in your presence, group one, and this means a lot to them. And next we have Justice in reverse. So I feel that this is someone who may also have kind of this quirk about them that they're still working through, about decision making and acting in their best interests. I feel that this is someone who at times can self-sabotage or be a little clumsy about the way that they approach certain situations in their life. I feel that this person's not very comfortable with confrontation. They could also have Libra placements, but I don't want to get too much into astrology right now, but so far I'm noticing a lot of Libran qualities. But yeah, later, group one, we're going to roll some astro dice and get some more astrological placements. But for now, I'm kind of just describing who this person is. So yeah, with this justice in reverse, I feel that this person has seen a lot in life. They've seen too much. Like I said, I feel that they've had a very difficult childhood and upbringing. I feel that they've seen and witnessed things that most people would not be able to handle, especially since this person has seen it way too young. And you know, these types of things shouldn't happen at all, but yeah, I feel like this is someone who has had to grow up too fast. And when it comes to why they're missing you right now, group one, we have the Lovers and the Empress in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this could be a romantic interest or just someone that you were quite friendly with in the past, but didn't think they were interested in bonding with you. I feel that, yeah, group one, this is someone who you may not think likes you very much or isn't, like they could take it or leave it, but that's the complete opposite of how they feel. I feel like you are someone who is very memorable to this person. They're never going to forget you. You and this person may have a lot of similar interests and hobbies, especially if they are of a creative nature, because with this Empress in reverse, I feel that this is someone who, without you around, they feel uninspired. Like, I feel that they're really crediting you here for bringing back their spark or really being a big source of inspiration for them when it comes to their creativity or new ideas in general. Without you, group one, I feel that this person feels like life is so boring. And a message that I'm getting as well is that this could be someone you're currently in a relationship with, a group one, and this won't resonate with everyone, but especially if you have a long distance relationship with them or you two just have busy schedules. Okay, we're going to move on to what are some potential astrological placements that this person can have. So, yeah, we're going to roll it 3 times and see what comes up. Spirit, can you please describe what are some potential astrological placements of this person who's missing group one? Okay, we have Gemini, Libra, yeah, and Cancer. So it's Gemini, Libra, and Cancer. So they could have any of those placements in their birth chart, or this can just describe the type of energy that they give off. And I was really excited to see Libra come through because it was just such a strong energy. But yeah, and with this Gemini, I feel that this person is kind of a yapper. They like to talk, they like to exchange ideas. And I feel that with you, this is something that they really liked about your connection. All right, we're going to get some channeled messages and see what comes up. I wasn't going to use this deck today because it's a pretty romantic deck, but we'll see what comes up. And so far, it does seem like there's some type of romantic energy here. Spirit, what are some channel messages from this person? What do they want to say to group one, please? Okay, we have I've been having regrets. I only believe in science and facts. And I miss being around you. Now that's really ironic considering the topic of this video, so it doesn't get any clearer than that, group one. They really miss you. Let's see. With this, I only believe in science and facts. I feel that this is someone who tries to rule with logic, but I feel that this goes against their nature. They're not really someone who it's not really authentic to them. I feel that they're a very intuitive person, and I feel that a lot of times they try to add logic or overanalyze things to kind of put the safety net around them so they don't have to feel super intense emotions. I feel that this person, again, is quite sensitive. They have a sensitive soul. And with this, I've been having regrets. I feel that you two may have different perspectives on this connection, group one. You yourself may not see this person as someone you miss or someone that you're too happy with right now. But when it comes to this person, I feel that they're still very positive about this connection. And with this, I've been having regrets. I feel that this goes back to how they approach their decision making. It's not something that they're always confident in or something that even works in their favor, because I feel that a lot of times they make decisions based on what they think is right, when there's more nuance to these things. I feel that this person made a certain choice that kind of caused some distance between you guys, and this is something that they're having regrets about. And this could be something as simple as relocating, or yeah, I feel like this person could have moved away or chose a different lifestyle that was different from yours. Let's see what's on the back of this deck. Okay, we have I am talking about you to others. So yeah, you two may also have mutual friends, group one. And I feel that this person is also saying positive things about you. And if this does sound like someone you're currently in a relationship with, then yeah, I feel like this person just misses you. And with I only believe in science and facts, I feel that they're just trying to be strong and they're trying to focus on their responsibilities and not get too distracted, and just regardless of the specifics, there's this energy of I don't want to do this, but I have to. And again, this is going to be different for everyone. But it seems like there's something here about choice. Them having to make a choice that didn't turn out in their favor. Spirit, what was this choice about, please? Can you please describe me? What was this choice about? Six of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this choice may have been something that they thought would bring them success and approval, but they're still feeling kind of empty. I feel that they've reached success in some ways, but there's just this level of emptiness, group one. and they may be winning at life in certain ways, but they know deep down they're not really winning unless they're with you or unless you're in their life. Okay, group one, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group two. If you chose this apple here, this is going to be a reading about who is missing you at the time that you're watching this video. So let's get into it. So I pulled some cards to get us started. So let's start with this Four of Swords. So group two, I feel like the person that is missing you right now is someone who kind of has somewhat of a slow or stubborn energy at times. It seems like most people tend to view this person as someone who kind of goes by the beat of their own drum, especially in ways where they don't always consider other people at times. Like, I feel like this is someone who is prone to take a while to respond to text or take a while to make plans. So yeah, with this Four of Swords, I feel like this is someone who isn't really the most energetic. It takes them a while to kind of gain momentum when it comes to their priorities in life, as well as nurturing connections in their life as well. I feel like oftentimes it's kind of hard for this person to maintain certain relationships because of this. And I will say there's also something kind of unique about their communication style. This person could talk quite fast or kind of ramble at times. And group two, I feel that a big way you'll be able to recognize who this is by the fact that they have a unique communication style. And another thing that I'm picking up with this is the fact that they may unintentionally say something offensive at times, and they may not even realize it. I feel like this person just has a very ungrounded energy. And I feel like this is someone that you may have been annoyed with at times as well. Like someone that you may feel didn't put in an equal amount of effort when it comes to your connection. Or it just always seemed like they were lacking in some way. And I feel like this has been very frustrating for you, group two, because yeah, it's just like there's this energy of them being kind of like slow and stubborn. I feel like this is someone you've had to work really hard at to get a clear answer from them or to see where their head is at. I feel like this person isn't one to just directly communicate how they're feeling. And I don't mean to shade this person either, but there's something kind of like ditzy about them, because I feel as though there's this part of their personality where they may be kind of self-absorbed at times, but they don't do it with the intention of hurting people. I think this person just has a unique personality. It's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, let's keep going here, group two. So we also have this Page of Wands in reverse, and I kind of touched base on this a little bit, this kind of energy. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like this is someone who doesn't always finish what they start. I feel that they are someone who has a very active mind and at times can have these little bursts of energy, but it's very, I think the word is fickle, or it tends to fizzle out just as quickly as it started. And next we have the Five of Cups here. So I feel like this is someone who has had their fair share of sadness throughout their life, but I feel that especially right now, they are feeling this, and I feel that this is someone who has had to maybe cope in ways that are kind of unconventional, or ways where most people would find annoying. And I want to get more on this. There's something that I feel that I'm missing here when it comes to this person's personality, because there's this energy of they're not doing it on purpose, but at the same time they could benefit from doing some self-reflection and really being serious about this, because I feel that it has caused them many obstacles in their life and clumsy moments. I feel that this person may have missed out on certain opportunities or procrastinated in ways. And I feel that this could be due to something regarding their mental health, or something about a certain coping mechanism. There's definitely this energy of them being in some sort of freeze response. I feel that this is someone who doesn't prefer to get attached to certain outcomes, people, because I feel that this person has had some experiences in the past where they got their hopes up in some way. Alright, let's keep going here. So with the Four of Cups in reverse here, I feel like this is someone who, again, is kind of weird with how they approach their energy at times. And I feel like this person is likely to take a long time to reflect on what it is that they want. I feel like this person is often indecisive, but when this person does come to a certain decision, it's almost like a snap decision, and as though they have to take an impulsive action right away. And I feel like a lot of people that this person has encountered, or a lot of people that are currently in this person's life, kind of view them as unreliable in some ways, because they don't know what to expect from this person. And that could have very well have been the same thing for you as well, group 2. But yeah, let's go into the bottom here. We have the current energy between you guys, and we have the Star. So I feel like this is someone, group 2, that you've had a very deep connection with. I feel like this is someone who you were quite invested in, you wanted to grow with, or someone that you really put your best foot forward with. And I feel that right now the two of you are focused on healing and having a more hopeful perspective on life, but also how you two view this connection. And I feel that for the both of you, it's kind of similar in ways, but also a little bit different. And the best way that I can describe this is, I feel that you, group 2, may be at a point of trying to forgive this person, even if you disagree at times, or even if you're still disappointed in them. I feel that you are trying your best to see the silver lining here, or at least try to move forward the best that you can. And when it comes to this person, I feel that the same thing applies, but I feel that they are more towards this mindset of still longing for you in ways. Like, they still have hope, even though they're very much aware of certain mistakes they made in this connection, which I'll get to in a moment. So when it comes to why they're missing you right now, group 2, we have the Chariot in reverse and the Death card. So I definitely feel that this is someone who you've had an ending with, and it was something that was very intense at times. You could have had a sudden ending with them, even. I feel that when it comes to you, group 2, you may have just found this person pretty exhausting, to be honest, and you had to do what was best for you. I feel that this person oftentimes comes off a little too strong, and they just weren't reciprocating in the way that you deserve, is what I'm getting. And when it comes to specific things that I was channeling for you, group 2, when it comes to this person's traits, I feel that some specific things that I was picking up were the fact that they could have multiple hobbies. In fact, they may have so many passions that they can't stick to one. Some specific examples that I'm getting are they may like to cook, they may be a foodie. And I feel that if that's the case, group 2, I feel that this person makes kind of strange things. If they are someone who's interested in cooking, I feel that this person is just kind of random and they'll try anything, even if it's really weird and outlandish. Like, I feel that this person would wake up at 2 in the morning and make an anchovy pizza with french fries or something like that. Something that doesn't go together, something kind of diabolical like that. But even if that specific example doesn't resonate, group 2, I feel like this kind of goes more into their personality in general. They're very all over the place. I feel like they kind of have some quirks about them, some things that are kind of weird. But at the same time, this can even be one of your favorite things about them. This can even be why you were drawn to them in the first place. And I also feel that another one of this person's hobbies could be along the lines of writing or something involving, ironically enough, communication, because I feel like this person is somewhat aware that they have a hard time expressing themselves. So I feel that they like certain outlets where they can just ramble or get what they want to say out in the open and kind of fine tune it. But in general, I feel like this person has thought about what they wanted to say to you and what would they say specifically. If you've ever texted this person, or if this sounds like someone you been on social media with, or someone you followed on social media, I feel that they look at your social media and type out things they wish they could say, but kind of delete it as well. I feel that this person wishes they said more to you, and which is really funny because I feel that this person is kind of coming through with this energy of knowing that sometimes they do have this sense of word vomit. They kind of just don't make sense a lot of times, and I feel that they oftentimes give off the wrong impression. Okay, group 2, we're going to also check out what kind of astrological placements this person could have with the astro dice, and I'm going to roll it 3 times and see what comes up, but this is just for extra confirmation. It doesn't have to resonate, but it can also describe more about their personality. So let's see. Spirit, what are some potential astrological placements of this person who is missing group 2? Okay, we have Leo, Gemini, and Taurus. So that's a Leo, Gemini, and Taurus. Yeah, this person could have multiple elements in their chart. They could have a mix of fire. Well, here we have earth, air, and fire with the Gemini, Taurus, and Leo here. It's really ironic because Taurus is a very earthy sign, and this kind of makes sense with what I was picking up when it comes to how they're more slow and steady, but it's not in a grounded way at all, so that's really ironic. So I feel like this person, group 2, is often known to be a contradiction or someone who a lot of people can't figure out. Alright, let's get some channel messages from this person, group 2. And I'm staying open to anything else that wants to come through. And I'm kind of exhausted just trying to make sense of this person myself. Spirit, can you please help me channel clear and accurate messages for group 2 on who is missing them right now? What do they want to say? This person may also be quite forgetful because I'm kind of forgetting, well, not forgetting, but kind of spacing out on certain things that I've been describing about this person. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that before I space out even more. Spirit, can we please get some channel messages from this person? What do they want to say to group 2? Okay, so we have, you hurt my feelings. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I've been having regrets. I am confused. Okay, group 2, so I want to clarify some things here. With this, you hurt my feelings. I don't think this is a message that is meant to make you feel a certain type of way. In fact, I feel that any boundaries that you have set with this person were much needed. And I'm also getting that you may have given them a taste of their own medicine. I feel like you mirrored back to them what they need to learn, especially how they treat other people. And with this, I'm not sure what I'm feeling and I am confused. There's also this message about them having some sort of like their mind is dizzy right now. I feel that you really humbled them. I feel like you really humbled them, group 2, and they're kind of like bewildered and confused and kind of having this inner dialogue of group 2 doesn't know what they're talking about. I'm not really like that. What did they mean by that? And they're kind of just having this little back and forth conversation with themselves. With this, I've been having regrets. I feel that this is someone who I feel like you humbled this person in some way, group 2. And they're kind of looking at certain situations in their life and they're like feeling like they may have settled in some ways, and also on the back of this deck we have I am scared of commitment. So this could even be a romantic interest as well, group 2, that you've been dealing with or have dealt with in the past. And I'm also picking up that this could be someone this could even be a family member who, if that resonates, group 2, I feel that this is a family member that you tried to see the best in. It could be older than you or someone that you looked up to. And I feel like you wanted this person to grow, you wanted this person to improve, but their energy was just too much. And there may have come a point where you really had to set boundaries with this family member. This could even be a parental figure as well. But for those of you guys who resonate with the romantic interest example, I feel that this is a romantic interest who doesn't know what they want in life. They don't even know themselves, and I feel that Spirit, can we please get one more final message from this person? What else do they want to say to group 2? Okay, wow, that's a lot. So we have, I am afraid to get close to people. I am still healing and I feel connected to you. So a very interesting personality, group 2. So I feel like this person does miss you in their own unique way. I feel like you may have mixed feelings about this person, but they feel connected with you. I feel that nobody in their life has taken them seriously the way you did. And this was kind of new to them, or something that they didn't appreciate in the way that they should. Like I'm getting, oh, group 2 believed in me, group 2 saw my potential, group 2 wasn't against me, they wanted me to do better because they cared about me. I feel like they go back and forth with this. I feel that sometimes they kind of have a pity party and then the next minute they're like, okay, yeah, group 2 was right. So I feel that, I know this was a lot of information, group 2, but at the end of the day, I feel that you did have an impact on this person. They do miss you, and to try not to take it against yourself, to not take this person's behavior against yourself or something that you feel bad about, because I feel like sometimes you may have felt rejected by this person, group 2, and that's not to invalidate your feelings, but I just feel that this is someone who isn't as evolved as you. They aren't emotionally mature, to be honest, as you are. but you showed them what true love can be in whatever form that this is. And you know, true love is also about being real with someone. It's also about being honest and upfront and not coddling them, or there's another word I'm looking for, or making excuses for them. And I feel that you are someone, group 2, that was very real with this person, and not many people have the patience or strength to be honest with this person. So I feel that you are already succeeding by doing this. Even if the outcome right now is kind of not ideal or kind of hurtful at times to think about, I feel that your love didn't go unnoticed. Even if this person has a really effed up way of showing it. Alright, group 2, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this orange, this is going to be your reading about who's missing you right now. So let's get into the traits of this person. So first we have the Magician here. So I feel like this is someone who has big life goals. They're very much the type of person who is very ambitious, and I feel that this is someone who is also willing to do the work. They're very independent, and I feel that throughout their life there's been a lot of trial and error when it comes to this, and I feel that they're still a very determined person. And I feel that this person may be a workaholic at times even. It seems like they could easily get distracted into whatever it is that they're working on, to the point where they tend to neglect other areas of their life, especially their connections. And next we have this 6 of Wands in reverse. So I feel that this is someone as well who may be a little sensitive to criticism or rejection. I feel that this is someone who's quite a perfectionist at times, and they may be a bit stubborn in the way that they can't seem to let that go. They don't want to sit with that. They want to prove that person wrong. But on a positive note, I feel like this person is always up for a challenge. But sometimes they let things get a little too out of hand, or they overwork themselves to the point of burnout. I feel like this person tends to have a lot of pride and can come off as someone who thinks they're better than everyone, but that's not what their intentions are. I feel that they just have a lot to prove to themselves. I feel like this is someone who has had to do their own thing throughout their life. They didn't have anybody to hold their hand or teach them a lot of times, so they had to really work hard to take control of their future. I feel that there could be some insecurities here as well about their intellect or their lack of knowledge, because there's something here about this person not receiving the proper care or guidance when they were younger. So yeah, again, they've had to do a lot by themselves, and they always feel like they're never enough, or they're always falling behind in life. And you guys may have been drawn to another pile as well, because I am seeing some similarities here. Next we have 9 of Wands in reverse. So I feel that this person is somewhat aware of their flaws or certain subconscious beliefs, I feel that they are trying to work with it. They're not trying to let their fears control them. And that may have been something that impacted your connection as well, group 3. This person's fears or this person's stubbornness at times. I feel like this is someone who is currently at a point in their life where they don't want to hold grudges, they don't want to have this chip on their shoulder. But I don't know how many of you guys have heard that expression, old habits die hard or something like that. And I feel like that's the case for this person. Although they're giving their best efforts, it feels like at times they still fall into this kind of mindset. And this can be someone you also had an on and off relationship with as well, group 2. It just seems like you may have been waiting for this person to catch up to you, or for this person to really balance you out in some regard. But we'll get more into specifics on your relationship with them later. But yeah. And with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that this is someone who can be a bit picky at times when it comes to what they give their energy to. I feel that they're not just going to take every opportunity presented to them. And this is kind of an interesting message, because I feel like because this person's a perfectionist, at times they don't really recognize when an opportunity would actually benefit them, if it's something that doesn't meet their standards in some way. I feel like this is the type of person who wants to do something perfect, or they'd rather not do it at all. This person may be kind of a black and white thinker when it comes to this. But yeah, I feel that this is someone who's very much, their career and their finances are important to them. They want to have stability in this way, and it feels as though they may have this subconscious belief that once they achieve this, it will complete them or it will make them happy. But I feel that a lot of times this person tends to hide behind the material things or external validation and success in order to feel good about themselves. And yeah, so let's get into how this relates to you, group 3, and your connection with them. So when it comes to the current energy between you guys, I feel that with this Devil here, this may be someone that you may be thinking about right now quite intensely. And maybe even having your own fears or worries about where their head is at, or if they're thinking about you. And I feel like this is confirmation, group 3, that they are, and they are missing you right now. Yeah, I feel like this is also acknowledging any challenges that you may be facing with this person right now. But I feel that there is this message about how not all is lost, and although this person has made some mistakes, or they're kind of letting their fears get in the way sometimes, I feel that there's forward momentum here. They're working through it. And like I said, old habits die hard, so it's not going to be an overnight success, but it's something that they're tired of letting this control them. I feel that they are wanting to be a more grounded person and not let external influences stress them out or affect their confidence. And with this King of Swords in reverse, I feel that this is someone who at times you may find confusing, group 3. you may find that this person's a bit serious at times, and this is something that could be kind of annoying or confusing to deal with. I feel that this is someone who doesn't always say what they need to say. I feel that this is someone who you may be waiting on a response from. I feel that you may be really wanting to work things out with this person, group 3. Yeah, with this King of Swords, I feel that you may be seeing this person as someone that just needs to get out of their head, and they just need, I don't know how to describe this, but group 3, I feel that you are somewhat confident, or you have somewhat of a good mindset here when it comes to how you're handling this person. I feel that you're able to recognize that in times when they're salty or stressed or stubborn, that it's only a layer about them. It's only a layer to their personality, and that's not to excuse this person's actions, but I really do feel like this is someone who just has their fair share of flaws. They're just like anybody else, really. They're only human. And when it comes to why this person is missing you, group 3, we have 2 of Swords in reverse and 7 of Pentacles. So I feel that this person is missing you because you make their life better in some way. I don't know why I phrased it like that, group 3. You make their life better, period, in many ways, not just some way. I feel that they see you as someone that they want in their life, and I'm getting mixed messages about whether this is someone from your distant past or someone that you're in contact with, but maybe on and off at times. It's hard to really decipher, especially since, this is a general reading, but yeah, with this 2 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, I feel that this person is wanting to work hard for you. I feel that they're trying to tie up some loose ends to take care of business. I feel that this person is wanting to see things through with this connection, but also with whatever they got going on in their personal life. I feel that they're kind of tired of just moving through life without a plan, or moving through life pursuing things that haven't been giving them much reward. And like I said, this person has had to go through trial and error at times, and that's not a bad thing either. But I feel that when it comes to this person, they aren't a big fan of this. They are really impatient. They really want something in their life to work out. Specifically when it comes to their career, or something about matters of stability. But I feel like they're trying to be more receptive right now to where life takes them. And I feel that they're being pushed to explore other options regarding their career or regarding certain goals they have. And not to give up on these things necessarily, but to be open to other possibilities or other ways of accomplishing these things that don't burn this person out or make this person feel as though they have to be someone they're not in order to accomplish these goals. I feel that with you, group 3, they're less afraid, or the fears in their mind are a little quieter with you around. And I feel that they're acknowledging this. Like they feel more inspired when you're in their life. With you, they feel like things don't have to be so difficult. They can just breathe. Alright, so I'm going to roll some astro dice now and get some potential astrological placements that this person could have. This is just for extra confirmation, so this could be actual placements that they have, or this could just be things that, energies that describe more about their personality. So I'm going to roll it 3 times. Spirit, can you please describe what are some potential astrological placements of this person who's missing group 3? We have Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra. So that's Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra. I feel like you may have a spiritual connection with this person as well, group 3. And with the Devil card here, the Devil card is also known to be a card about physical attraction at times. So this can be someone that you're having these kinds of feelings about, and they're also having these feelings towards you as well. This can also be someone that you're friends with benefits with, or someone who you've hooked up with in the past. Alright, we're going to get some channeled messages from this person and see what else do they want to say. Group 3, or Spirit, what are some channeled messages for group 3 from this person who is missing them? Back to what I was saying, group 3, about this person having a lot of pride. I feel like there's something here about they may be struggling more than you think, and they do not want you to know about this because they fear that this would make you think differently about them. And not that you would, group 3. I just feel like this person has a lot of pride, and they don't like to ask for help. They don't like to be perceived as someone who is struggling, I guess, someone who isn't perfect. Okay, so we have, you have changed me, don't forget about me, I will be back, stay away from me, and I feel there's too much competition. Okay, yeah, group 3, I feel that this person's kind of an interesting character, to say the least. Maybe you have mixed feelings about this person. You may really like them and certain qualities about them, but it could just be very frustrating to deal with them when they don't. This could be someone that gave breadcrumbs in this connection at times. And yeah, on the back of the deck we also have, I am so jealous. So, okay, where do I start? With this, I feel that there's too much competition. Spirit, can we please get clarification for, I feel there's too much competition. What's this about, please? Okay, so we have Queen of Cups here as well. So this can be someone who you may have been in a third-party situation with as well, group 3. But that's not a super strong message that I'm getting here. And I'm not just saying that because if there was a strong message about this, I would have to be honest, but if there was a third party situation, group 3, I feel like this person would have been casually dating or just not really serious about them. But I feel like this also speaks about their competitive nature or their perfectionism. I feel like a lot of times they tend to take themselves out of the game if there are signs of them feeling threatened by someone, or whether this is someone's skills or experience, or when it comes to their dating life, if they perceive someone as out of their league or someone, then I feel that they are prone to just taking themselves out of the game and just not trying. I feel that this person is prone to self-sabotage at times. And you could also be exploring your options, group 3. And with this Queen of Cups, I feel like there's this message that this person feels insecure because they know, or again, this is how they feel. It doesn't necessarily have to be true. They feel like they can't compete for your heart because they think they're not deserving of it. And as for these messages right here, the ones that kind of sound confusing, stay away from me and I will be back. I feel like this is more of a message, group 3, that it may be best to let this person come to you instead of being the one to reach out to them. There's something about this person needing to take that first step because it's part of certain lessons that they're learning right now to step into their confidence in a way that is more grounded, not a false sense of confidence that they've been portraying. Don't forget about me. Yeah, I feel that this person, despite any confusion here, group 3, I feel that they hope you don't forget about them. I feel like your approval means a lot to them. And I know that sounds kind of ironic considering what I've been talking about. That this person could seek approval from a lot of people. But when it comes to you, group 3, I feel that your approval is the one that really matters to them because you remind them of who they are. And with this, you have changed me. I feel that this is someone who may be thinking differently about their love life because of you. In the past, I feel that they are someone who never really, I don't want to say never, but dating didn't really interest them, even if they dated casually throughout their life, group 3. I feel that this is someone who can take it or leave it. When they part ways with someone romantically, there's usually no hard feelings, or there's usually no sense of attachment that they have to worry about. But when it comes to you, I feel that that definitely changed for them. And with this, I am so jealous. I will say, group 3, this person may be jealous of you at times. And you know, jealousy is a common emotion, but what's important is addressing that feeling when it arises and not letting it control you and not letting it affect how you treat somebody else. And in this case, I feel that this is someone who isn't letting this control them. I think this is just them knowing you're out of their league or feeling as though they're not good enough and you deserve better. I feel like this person is mad at themselves for missing you. They're mad at themselves for getting attached. But on a positive note, I feel that this is mirroring to them what they need to work on and what they need to do in order to grow and evolve. This could be someone you're kind of mad at right now, group 3, but maybe you're hoping for some peaceful resolution or for this tension to break. And I feel like this is possible, but first and foremost, I feel like there's this message to not give in just yet, to let this person come to you. But yeah, I feel like this person's really worried about you moving on, even though they know they can't really complain. They have to just be patient and hope for the best. But yeah, with all that being said, group 3, I feel that this person wants to come back. It's up to you whether or not you want them back, but when it comes down to it, that seems to be the big message here. They're tying up loose ends and they're kind of trying to deal with their own headspace and their own priorities in their life right now. But I feel like they're trying to muster up the courage to approach you. Alright, group 3, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group 4. If you chose this pair, this is going to be a reading about who is missing you right now. And let me just say that this person who's missing you right now, group 4, is someone who I feel has the most sadness compared to the last groups. When I was drawing all the cards for this reading, when it comes to this pair here, I felt more of this pull towards drawing the stem here. I don't know if you guys can see it, with a slight curl, and I feel like this is significant, or I felt like this was significant in some way, and now that I pulled some cards, this is making a lot of sense. I feel that this person is definitely feeling the effects of not having you around, and I feel that it's really getting to them emotionally. And it kind of reminds me of this 5 of Cups here, and with her posture, I feel that a lot of times this person tends to have their head down, and really feeling sad about this connection. I feel that right now most people around them can recognize that they're not like themselves. There's something kind of off about them. And I feel that this is someone who usually has a very serious type of energy about them, someone who appears somewhat confident and stoic at times. I feel that more often than not, this person has a pretty good grip on their emotions. But I feel that this is someone who's secretly a softie, or someone who really values emotional intelligence and depth, even if this isn't something that they're completely in touch with themselves. And I feel that that's something that they appreciated about you, group 4. I feel that you made this person feel alive. You brought back their spark. And I feel that you may have even met this person at a time in their life where they were experiencing a lot of they're experiencing a lot of chaos and a lot of instability. I feel that this person tends to put on a good front. They don't like to let on how much they're truly struggling. And I feel that as well, group 4, it is likely that you could have been drawn to another pile. And I feel like I've said this for most of the groups today, but only if you feel called to do so. Especially if you were drawn to group 1. And later on, we're going to get into more astrological placements with the astro dice. But I will say I'm kind of getting a mix of Cancer and Capricorn placements that this person could have. It could be in their big 3 somehow. And with this King of Swords in reverse here, I feel that this is someone whose confidence can sometimes be a false sense of confidence. It's something that they have to work really hard at. They may be someone who places importance on logical thinking and having a stoic mindset. But I feel that this doesn't really come as naturally to this person. Oh, and really quickly before I forget, I was channeling some specific messages for you guys. I was getting something about the color blue, so that can mean something significant. It could be you are this person's favorite color, or you or this person could have blue eyes. And I was also getting something about the military, so maybe this person is in the military as well. But this could also just be symbolic of this person's stoic nature. I feel that this is a very serious person, on the outside anyway. And with this Devil here, I feel that this is someone who most people find intimidating. When it comes to this person's career, I feel that they may be a boss or have some kind of authority. I feel that they have a career where they do have to be very serious and stoic, so people take them seriously. I feel that this is someone who most people either really like or really dislike. There's hardly ever this middle ground or neutral opinion about this person. And with this Devil card, although some people may find them intimidating, I also feel that a lot of people find this person attractive, physically attractive. But I feel that this person is not likely to entertain this because they're not really interested in shallow conversations or shallow relationships. This can also be someone, group 4, that maybe you are aware of this or not. Maybe they have also struggled with certain substances in the past, but that won't resonate with everyone. I also feel that it's likely that this person's taller than average, or definitely taller than you, group 4. Even if you're 6 feet tall, this person could be like 6'4", 6'5". No matter what your height is, I feel that this person tends to tower over people. And if not, they definitely have like a tall guy, tall girl energy that tends to make people forget about their height. If this does sound like someone who is of average height or shorter, but I really do feel like this person, for most of you guys, is going to be a very tall person. Because I keep getting like this gentle giant energy about them. Like they have somewhat intimidating features, but they're just a teddy bear deep inside. And back to that message about the color blue. The color blue is also associated with the throat chakra. So despite this person's confidence when it comes to practical things or their career, I feel that their throat chakra could be a little blocked at times, especially when it comes to using their throat chakra for vulnerable conversations. I feel that it's really hard for them to speak their truth, especially when it comes to someone that they could be romantically interested in. And next we have this Page of Diamonds in reverse. So I feel that this person is definitely a no BS type of person. They don't really have a lot of patience for immature people, because I feel that this person has really worked hard on their growth and their personal journey. And I feel that there is also this empathy that this person has for other people in this energy, because they may even know what it's like to be in their shoes at one point. This could also be someone older than you, Group 4, or someone who's definitely wise beyond their years, especially when it comes to compared to most people in their age group. And I feel that that could be another reason as well that most people may be intimidated by this person or not like them sometimes, is because essentially they won't play the game, or they won't kiss up to people just to get validation. I feel that a lot of people could feel rejected by this person because of the fact that they're pretty serious and no nonsense. But I feel that sometimes, Group 4, people love to push this person's buttons just to get a reaction out of them. But this person is very good at recognizing that kind of behavior. And I feel that they are very good at reading people. And that could be another reason why others tend to talk down about them or be a little petty. This person can recognize when someone's fake and phony, and they don't like to entertain those types of personalities. So when it comes to why this person is missing you, Group 4, we have Judgment and Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel that this is very likely that this is someone who you were romantically interested in, or someone who at least was definitely romantically interested in you. And with this Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel that this person is kind of kicking themselves, wishing they made more of an effort towards you. And I feel that specifically they wanted to show you more of a friendly and lighthearted side of them that they don't show a lot of people. And with this Judgment card, I feel that they are thinking about how they would approach you right now. I feel that this person still wants you in their life, or wants to get to know you better. I feel that for most of you guys, this is going to be someone that there was this unspoken attraction towards each other. Both of you may have sensed that the feelings were mutual, but neither of you really acted on it. And right now, I feel that this person is having regrets for not taking action on this connection. This can be someone that you're not in contact with, or it's been a while since you really spoken to them or seen them, Group 4. And I feel that this person is also recognizing how all the signs were there, like they're reflecting on the past and recognizing certain signs that they didn't recognize before about how much of a genuine person you are and how you really stood out to this person. There's this energy of this person being somewhat distracted in the past or somewhat in their own head to the point where they may not have understood the significance of this connection, or that they could really trust you. And that's not to say that you gave them a reason not to, group 4. I just feel like this is this person's natural instinct to not trust people due to certain experiences they've had throughout their life. I feel like this is someone who feels like an alien at times. They feel like an outcast, but with you, they feel seen and heard and validated. And I feel that this person likes that you two have a lot in common. You don't force this person to be someone they're not. You don't force them to be fake. Alright, we're going to get some channel messages from this person and see what else they want to say. Oh, actually, let's roll some astro dice first. This could be extra confirmation if this sounds like some placements that they have, but it could also describe more about their personality. So I'm going to roll it 3 times and see what comes up. Spirit, can you please describe what are some potential astrological placements of this person who's missing group 4? Okay, we have, is that Capricorn? Let me check. Okay, yes, that's Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra. So this person could have Capricorn, Aquarius, or Libra placements. And then let's get some channel messages. I feel that this person wouldn't hurt a fly. I feel that they're a lot nicer than people think they are. I feel that this is someone who does value connection. They're not antisocial, but they're very selective of who they give their energy to. And with this Aquarius here, I feel like they're definitely meant to shake things up in this lifetime. They have a very special life purpose where they're meant to do their own thing and share their unconventional ideas with the world, even if not everyone supports them. And Capricorn. And with this Capricorn here, I kind of described a lot of these traits. So let's just keep going. There could also be something unique about their voice in some way. They could have a raspy voice. They could talk kind of slow. Spirit, what are some channel messages from this person who is missing group 4? Okay, we have, I admire how hard you work. So yeah, group 4, this can also be a coworker or a coworker you have a crush on. But if not, I feel that in general, this person recognizes that you two may have similar work ethic or ambition that they really like. And it's like, they're very impressed by you, group 4. It's like they're saying, finally someone who's on my level. And not in a cocky way either, but in a way where they feel like they can finally relate to someone. And I feel that like-minded people really do inspire this person, but they are very rare and hard to come by. And you are someone who has definitely changed the game for them. And we have, your kindness has changed my life. I love that message because, yeah, group 4, it's very evident that this person thinks you have a big heart. And that's no coincidence with this heart crystal you chose. And yeah, it's just very rare for them to find someone who has a big heart, but someone who is also balanced with this when it comes to thinking with both your head and your heart. And that is something that this person aspires to be, even though that currently or in the past they are someone who typically leans more towards a more logical approach. But I feel that they don't really like doing that all the time. They want to blend this more balanced, in a more balanced way, with letting their heart lead the way sometimes. But yeah, I feel that right now they could be in an environment that is stifling them, or kind of like they're a big fish in a little pond. They may be overqualified when it comes to where they're currently working, and they may have outgrown certain connections in their life, and this can be family, romance, friendship, anything. I feel like this person's searching for their soul family, their soul mate. I feel like this is someone who does believe in that type of thing, but they may have kind of given up on that right now. But I feel that when you entered their life, yeah, you gave them their spark back, group 4. Let's see what other messages we have. So we have, keep writing and deleting messages. So that makes sense with what I was picking up about with the throat chakra, the color blue. I kind of feel as though I'm malfunctioning, or as though it's kind of hard for me to communicate what I want to say. So this person could be really indecisive when it comes to what they want to say to you, and if it's the right thing, if it's the perfect thing. But I feel that right now they're being guided towards not controlling too much about, not being too controlling about how perfect or pristine they sound, but just speaking from the heart. And the people that are meant for this person will understand them. And I feel that you are one of those people, group 4. I feel that some of you guys may be sitting here thinking that the ball's in their court, that they just need to say what they need to say. I've been kind of waiting on them to say it. I feel that a lot of you guys are very receptive to this connection. It kind of just letting things flow, and if it's meant to be, it'll be. And this is a great mindset to have, especially since I feel that it's working in your favor, group 4, and this person behind the scenes is doing a lot of growing. Even if it's not completely obvious or something that you can see with your physical eye. Let's see. I am so jealous. I feel that a lot of you guys right now are out here living your life and just doing your best. Some of you may have moved on, or at least trying to distract yourself from this connection. And I feel like this person can sense that. And with this I am so jealous, I feel that this is more speaking about how they can sense that you're doing great things in your life, or you're at least creating your own sense of joy and fulfillment. And I feel that this person feels very left out and they so badly want to be part of that. Yeah, some of you guys may have even leveled up in your career. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I feel that this person is somewhat feeling left out, but at the same time, I feel that they're very proud of you, Group 4. They know you're destined for great things, and I feel that right now they're secretly wishing and hoping they can be part of your journey in divine timing. I feel that this person, despite all the sadness here, I feel that deep down in their heart, they feel that this won't be the last time you two see each other, talk to each other, and that you two will run into each other again at some point in your journey. This person doesn't want to believe this is the end, Group 4. And again, despite all the sadness, they're pretty somewhat confident that there will at least be one more opportunity. I'm hearing until we meet again, until next time. This person feels like you two would make a power couple, or you could accomplish great things together. And yeah, they just really want to be part of your journey, Group 4. They see you as someone who could be their partner in crime, metaphorically speaking. This person thinks you'd be just really good together, as a romantic couple, but also when it comes to collaborating or inspiring each other when it comes to your work or new ideas, or just lifting each other up. I feel like this person wants to return the favor. They want to extend the kindness that you gave to them, Group 4, and return the favor. They want to make your life, they want to add to your life. They want to give to you. There's something about your life, your journey, something that they want to be a part of, something that they want to support. They want to be on your team, Group 4. Okay, Group 4, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much.